Hey, what's up, 185? Did you know that the journey to bring wellness begins with you? That's right, Y-O-U. Wellness is a term that is often defined as the ability to meet daily challenges and adapt to change. It is complex as state composed of the aspects of physical, emotional, intellectual health, as well as a number of other factors. So some of these aspects of wellness can be supplied by someone else sometimes. Someone may be able to cheer you on or provide you shelter. But because many of the aspects of wellness require cooperation, and because there are so many different aspects to wellness, the journey to complete wellness has to start with, that's right, you. And so I realize it can be difficult for others to assess your wellness. One of the main reasons that your journey to wellness has to begin with you is that it might not be clear to other people when you are not well. We tend to overlook potential problems with someone's intellectual health if they seem to be having a healthy social life. Or if someone appears physically healthy, we may assume that they're healthy emotionally. It can be hard to know what someone else's home life is like, or whether they have a good home, or whether we may ignore if their job is dangerous. We're complex people. And if one part of our life is out of balance, other people might not notice. So it's up to you to notice and address the issue before it begins to impact other areas of your life. And, people all forever thought I was just the happiest person, like nothing was wrong. And I was dying on the inside. And, and I used to get frustrated because I used to want people to show up for me. And be like, why does no one show up for me? Well, other people can't be well for you. They couldn't be well for me. And many aspects of wellness and intellectual health, physical health, and social health in particular require a degree of commitment from an individual. No one can make an adult get enough sleep, eat the right foods, devote to learning, and spending time with others. It can be hard to find time to satisfy all these commitments. And if you do not make time for them, no one else is going to depend it in your schedule for you. All the aspects of wellness are important. Your attitude plays such a huge role in how well you maintain your wellness. People often fail to cultivate an aspect of their wellness when they decide that their particular thing is not necessary for them because they think it's I guess it's easy to overcompensate for one aspect of our health, and then we negate another. So having a social life doesn't mean that you don't need to sleep. Having an education doesn't mean you don't need a social life. And if you fall into this pattern of thinking, which I think is too easy to do, it can be difficult for someone else to change your mind. Usually you need to change your perspective. When a kind of health emergency, will force you to change it, and we don't want to get to that point. And so realize that no one can care about you as much as you can. And just as it can be difficult for anyone else to know where you are in terms of your wellness, no one has a greater vested interest in your wellness than you do, or should. Other people can be and probably are interested in your wellness, but you need to care about it too. And you need to realize that you are a priority and that you are important. How much you care about yourself is both a symptom and a side effect of your wellness, which can make it difficult to change. And the journey to wellness begins with you, but it can still include others who can help you on your way once you decide to take the first step. So most of this video might sound pretty harsh in a way, and that's because maintaining wellness is a lot of responsibility, and I'm someone who's going to give you truth. And my channel, everything I bring you will always be honest truth. I'm all about the real truth and real results. So if you're listening to this, chances are that you have decided to probably accept responsibility. And keep in mind that as well as it is your responsibility, many people still don't accept it, right? And while your road to wellness might be your own journey, the decisions that you make and the paths that you take will influence the choices and the paths of others around you, and especially if you have a family. And so I encourage you to really make sure that you are looking at your whole person, to stop running after the fads, stop running after, chasing these diet fads and these workout programs that are empty promises. They'll deal with the whole person. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. This is one of my newer playlists on holistic health, as I'm your holistic empowerment coach. Just going to go over what holistic health is, and you'll notice everything on my channel has to do with one of the components of holistic health. And so I'm offering you a complete solution. And I would love right now in the comments, I'd love to know, one, what's your greatest area of struggle? What's the one thing, if I could solve this, Jen, my life would be good? What is that? help me understand where you are, and so I can make sure that I'm addressing things you need. And then secondly, what do you know about holistic health? Do you, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you know a lot, a little? What are you interested? Are there any specific questions that you have? And I'd love to know those things, as well as anything else you'd like to share with me, any other comments. I read them all. And if you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, please let me know, because I'm here for you. Before I'm Jen Pike, your holistic empowerment coach. And I combine all my areas in the health, wellness, and educational arenas and all those certifications into one complete program. Because I was not that long ago, actually, at all, I was stuck, and I was really struggling, and I had never been depressed, but man, I was on a bad path, and I had to find my way. I had to find my way back to myself, find my way to care for myself, and find my way to see the value in myself and really start stepping it up, and I'm so happy I did. So has it been an easy one? No. Can it be easier for you? Yes, because I know what not to do, and I know how to get you there, and I have the love and the care to do it. So if you have not, once again, subscribe, follow, comment below, and as always, you can always join me in any of my masterclasses. All those, if you download my app, it's GoJen 180 Fit. And you'll see any masterclasses, any free workouts, any paid workouts, live workouts, virtual classes I'm doing, any kind of training and coaching will be there. And I always have my email in the show notes. Reach out to me personally if you'd like to sit down and talk about what a 180 might look like for you. I'd be delighted to do that. All right, try. Be brave. Be kind. Live authentically. And always try to remember you're just one habit away. And maybe the habit is deciding to take your wellness into your own hands and realize that you have the power, only you, to change it. All right, tribe.